Picture this, a war-weary world in 1918. The once mighty Ottoman Empire, the sick man of Europe, has signed an armistice. Its heartland, Anatolia, is to be carved up by the victorious Allies. It seems the final, humiliating chapter of a 6th-century-old empire is being written. But from the ashes, a defiant new nation would be forged, not by a sultan, but by a soldier-statesman with a singular, revolutionary vision. This is the story of the end of an empire and the brutal, brilliant birth of a republic. I'm Ibnul Jaif Farabi, and this is Empire Builders, the rise and fall of civilizations. When the guns fell silent after World War I, the Ottoman fate appeared sealed. British, French, Italian, and Greek forces moved into parts of Anatolia. The Sultan in Constantinople, under Allied control, seemed powerless to resist. This wasn't just a military occupation, it was a blueprint for dissolution. But in the rugged interior, a different story was brewing. A decorated Ottoman general, Mustafa Kemal, saw not an end, but a necessary death and a chance for rebirth. He traveled east to Samsun in 1919, ostensibly to oversee demobilization. Instead, he ignited a national resistance. This was the opening move in what would become the Turkish War of Independence, a desperate fight against foreign armies and the crumbling Ottoman Old Guard itself. The military struggle was astounding. Kemal's forces, a patchwork of army units and local militias, faced better-equipped enemies on multiple fronts. The defining moment came at the Sakarya River in 1921. In a grueling, month-long battle, the Turkish forces halted the advancing Greek army just miles from Ankara, their new political heart. Kemal's order was simple. There is no line of defense, there is a surface of defense. That surface is the whole of the motherland. It was a war of national survival. By September 1922, the Greek forces were in full retreat, and the Turkish army marched triumphantly towards the straits. The foreign powers were forced to the negotiating table. But Kemal's revolution was only half finished. He had won the land. Now he would reshape the soul of the nation. In 1923, the Republic of Turkey was officially proclaimed, with Ankara as its capital and Mustafa Kemal as its first president. The Ottoman Sultanate was already abolished. The caliphate, the religious link to the empire, would soon follow. This was the true endgame. Kemal, now given the name Atatürk, father of the Turks, launched a staggering series of reforms to create a modern, secular nation-state. He replaced the Arabic script with a Latin alphabet, emancipated women with civil rights codes decades ahead of many European nations, adopted the Gregorian calendar and metric system, and mandated Western-style dress. He didn't just change laws, he engineered a cultural revolution. The fez was outlawed, surnames were introduced, and the call to prayer was switched from Arabic to Turkish. His goal was to surgically separate Turkey's future from its Ottoman and Islamic past, to orient it firmly toward the West. It was nation-building at breakneck speed, imposed from above with an iron will. It makes you think about the raw power of an idea, doesn't it? Nationalism, in Ataturk's hands, was the tool that dismantled an empire and assembled a republic. He looked at a defeated, partitioned homeland and insisted on a new, unified identity, not Ottoman subjects, but Turkish citizens. He traded a multi-ethnic imperial identity for a cohesive national one. This is the paradox we often see in history. Creation requires destruction. The Ottoman Empire, with all its centuries of grandeur and complexity, had to be declared dead for modern Turkey to be born. Ataturk's legacy is a testament to the sheer force of human will in shaping history, for better and for worse, a reminder that the end of one story is often just the violent, complicated beginning of another. This has been Empire Builders, a production of Light Knot Studios. Find more of our narratives at https://www.lightknotstudios.com.